Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss the newest rumor regarding when Scream 7 may begin filming. Now that the SAG-AFTRA strike has officially ended, it is full speed ahead for the studios to get their projects back up and running again. Now I imagine that Spyglass is busy right now in negotiations and contract discussions with the cast they are pursuing to be in Scream 7. And that includes both legacy cast members and the new potential cast members also that have been targeted for the film. Well, amidst all of this remains the question of when is Scream 7 targeted to begin filming? Well, if the rumor ends up being true, it will be sooner than some of you may be thinking. Let's go!
Hey everyone, this is Christopher Landon, the director of Scream 7, and you're watching Craven Something Scary.
So I want to again state that this is a rumor, and as such, take this with a grain of salt. This is not an official announcement from Spyglass or Paramount, so it is a rumor. Because the source of this rumor has proven to be very reliable in the past, I decided to make this video and share it with you in the event it ends up being announced to happen in the near future. So I saw this tweet over on my friend Tristan's Twitter account at Brittany Vinyl, where Tristan posted this: Scream 7 is looking to start filming early spring 2024 via at Viewer Anon. Then I looked up Viewer Anon, that Tristan of course is referring to, and you know, Viewer Anon has a pretty good reputation in the community for being accurate on leaks and claims. And here's the tweet. It says, Viewer Anon was responding to someone else and says, I don't, but here's the key. I've heard Scream 7 is looking like early spring. So I guess it slots it between it and Beetlejuice 2. So obviously that's referring to Jenna Ortega, but the key takeaway here is early spring of next year. And you guys, I've been talking about this recently, especially right when the strike ended. I really do think the studio is going to have the pedal to the metal, just as the rumor was for months. And I believe this movie will be filmed in the first quarter of next year. Now, it may not start until February, maybe March, but I believe that Scream 7, they're going to be hammering it this month in November, and then in December getting the cast assigned, getting all the actors on board that they want to have. And I believe that we'll be getting announcements coming within the next 6 weeks that filming is targeted to begin in the first quarter of next year. And if that's the case and they start filming February or even in March, and they can wrap up filming by the end of May at the latest, then that gives them June, July, August, September. That's 4 months of post-production. That's 4 months to get the editing done, the music added, all these, the sound direction, with sound effects, all the stuff you got to do to make a movie sound right, all the post-production editing. That's 4 months to get that done. And if they're able to do that, that movie could be ready to go in theaters in October, the end of October, just in time for Halloween. We've never had a Scream movie drop in the month of October. Out of 6 films, that's never happened. So maybe this is the one that will finally get a Halloween release for a Scream movie. But if not, then released it November, December. Scream 1 and Scream 2 were both December movies and did, as we know, amazing in the box office. Scream 1 was December 20th, the week of Christmas in 96. And then Scream 2 dropped the 12th of December, the very next year in 1997. So again, both of those movies, phenomenal success. And so it definitely, we have precedence there in Scream, in the franchise for December releases. So, you could definitely do that. But I really do believe right now, I'm of the opinion that this movie is going to be moved to the number one priority for Spyglass Studio. And I believe that right now, even as you're watching this video, calls are being made to agents for cast members that they want to have in the movie. And I think those things are happening now. They'll continue to happen over the next 2 or 3 weeks. And then we'll start to finally get new cast announcements coming, I believe, in mid-November and then December. We're going to start getting the names of the cast, the new members joining Scream 7, and of course, what's the status of the legacy? Do we get all core 4 members back? I think we will, for the record. Are we going to get Gale back? Are we going to get Kirby back in 7? And of course, number one is I'm just waiting for the confirmation that Neve Campbell has re-signed and will return for Scream 7. That I think is going to happen. It's just a matter of waiting out now for the announcement. So all that stuff's in the air. And of course, Josh Segarra, won't forget about him, the character Danny. He's still out there. I definitely could see him returning for 7. Although I do think if he comes back, he will not survive Scream 7. Just my early prediction. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, so that's the news right now. Or the rumor, I should say, is early spring of 2024 to film Scream 7. That's per viewer anon. So we'll see again how it all shakes out. Take it with a grain of salt. Choose to believe it or not. It's completely up to you. I certainly am at least curious. I have got my antennas up, and I think it's very possible. And I have thought that since the strike ended now, that still is very, very doable, I believe, for the studio. All right, guys. Now, I want to know, what do you think about the time frame for Scream 7 to be filmed? Do you think it will be in spring or first quarter? What are your thoughts on that? Start leaving your ideas, your thoughts, and any theories you have on what may be happening here with the filming dates of Scream 7. Leave those in the comments section below so we can begin to have a discussion about those right now. Well, that's going to be all for this update, but I'll be back with more Scream and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks so much for watching.